All right. The first thing you want to do with this section is make sure you know the words. When you're taking the actual SAT, you need to know all the words there. The SAT is not a test of just figuring out words right there. You need to build up your vocabulary beforehand. Maybe when you're taking the SAT, you might need to figure out one word from context in the entire test, but the rest of the words you should know. And if you haven't already done so, try out Vocabulary Synapse. Just type Vocab Synapse in your Slack channel or use some other vocab training method. Vocabulary is absolutely essential for advanced reading. So let's look at some of the vocabulary here. Condolatory, what does that mean? Well, when you say my condolences at a funeral, it means you're showing sympathy and pity for somebody that's gone through something bad. And a condolatory smile is a smile that's like you're feeling pity, you're feeling bad for somebody for some reason. Enumeration is just a list, and a precept is a rule. And if there's other words you don't know, just look them up. Now, what's happening here? Who is Mulcahy showing pity for? Who's he showing condolences to? Who does he have contempt for? It's all towards the president. Now remember, you're hearing the story from Mulcahy's view. Mulcahy's looking at this whole situation like this elaborate and complex chess game. The idea is that the president should be trying to get rid of him in this clever and complex way, like maybe frame him for a crime or something cool, right? But instead, the president just fires him. And in doing so, in Mulcahy's view, that makes the president look weak, like a bad leader who can't handle any disagreement, who can't handle anybody challenging his views, who can't be open to other people's ideas. That's how Mulcahy views it. He says the president is showing himself as a weakling. And that's unstrategic. So while Mulcahy, it's not that Mulcahy is sitting here feeling bad for himself. He's feeling pity for the president because he's saying, oh my God, the poor dumb president, he doesn't even know how to use some kind of cool, elaborate strategy to get rid of me. He just fired me like a dummy. That's what Mulcahy's thinking. Now remember, that's just Mulcahy's view. It's not necessarily reality. The reality could be just that Mulcahy doesn't really have the social skills to work in an institution. It could just be that, right? But that's not how Mulcahy sees it. Mulcahy believes that the president just doesn't know the cool, awesome strategies of how to get rid of somebody, so he just feels bad for him. That's why he has a condolatory smile. That's why he's feeling pity for the president, feeling contempt with the president, and dry amusement, like he's laughing at how just naive, how dumb the president is. The president doesn't even know how to do this kind of complex strategy.